Before we jump into the video, I just wanted to give you all a big thank you for 100 plus subs. This happened at the end of 2019. I kept forgetting to say thank you, my bad. And because I hit 100 subscribers, I am able to have a custom YouTube URL. So thank you guys, because it's been so bad. I wanted to link my YouTube so much in a lot of my bios, especially on Twitter, but it's this long stream of like numbers and letters, and it just wasn't gonna work out ever. And now it's just youtube.com/c/RaisRain, and I'm just like, fucking yes. So thank you guys, and thank you for the support, and I'm glad you find 100 and more of you find me so entertaining to subscribe, or like me enough, or like my commentary enough, like my gameplay style. I don't know. Thank you. And I want to ask you guys for game suggestions. I do not know what to play once this LP is done, so if you have any game suggestions, please comment below. Thank you guys again for the 100 plus subs. Hello everyone, and welcome back to some more Yearning, a gay story. If you haven't seen any of the previous parts, I'll have a playlist. Check that out. If you're interested in playing this game yourself, links are in the description, along with the link to support the dev. If you don't want to miss any future episodes or any future series, subscribe. Cool? Cool. So it's Sunday. You wake up Sunday morning to a knock at your door. Adam in his bed opens an eye and looks at you. You climb out of bed and open the door. Jake is standing there. He looks at you apologetically. Okay, last part. Jake has a boyfriend now, but Nicole and Hannah are a little worried about is he the right fit for you? And I'm just like sitting there, not putting any input, just being like, okay. But I guess he's here to talk about it, maybe? Is it a dream again? I don't know. I hope not. Sorry, can we talk? I'm sorry it's early, I just need to talk. Sure thing, buddy. You're right, it is really earlier. Of course, let me get dressed quickly. Thanks. Take your time. You quickly get dressed and head to the student center with him. You take a seat at a triangular table. I want to talk about Nate, okay? He sighs. We talked yesterday, and he apologized, but he wants to, sleep with other people? Okay? He shakes his head. I know I couldn't do that. Okay. Yeah, Nick and Hannah are probably right. And maybe I shouldn't have asked him out. But, now that I did, I want to try and make it work. And I guess if he can't get, things with me, I guess it's okay if he gets that somewhere else? I mean, if you're okay with it, if you're 100% okay with this happening and you're not gonna get upset about it, and both of you are not gonna get upset about it, it's fine. But I can't tell if he's gonna be okay about it. He's not okay about it. He's not okay with it. Yeah. I don't know. Every relationship is different, so you should find what works for you, or if you're sure you're okay with that, it sounds like it's worth a try. Or, I don't know, that feels like he's cheating on you, or I think he's wrong for you too, you can find someone better. It's between the first two. I like the top one. Every relationship is different, so you should find what works for you. He nods. I guess that makes sense. I appreciate that he talked to me first, at least. I know, communication. First step. He shrugs. Thanks. This was useful to talk at least. He manages a small smile. Wanna get breakfast? Hell yeah. Breakfast time. You head to the buffet with him. He perks up at the sight of food. You grab a plate of food and watch him devour a pile of pancakes, eggs, and a sausage. He finishes a fourth cinnamon roll before sitting back in his chair. I don't know what else to eat. Hey! Nicole walks over to your table. Hey. You disappeared so quickly this morning. Thought you were just going to the restroom or something. Jake shrugs. Just needed to talk. Nicole nods. You okay? I think so. Thanks to you and Hannah and Antonio for talking about things with me. He sighs. I think you're right about Nate. But I kind of want to try anyway, at least for a bit. That's fine. Nickel nods. We just worry about you, man. I know, thanks. But he really is hot though. Jake. Nickel laughs. Man, if I wasn't straight and didn't have Hannah, I would totally be jealous of you right now. Oh, look at him blush! Just make sure you keep talking to him, I guess. And don't get too invested in things. You can be really emotional. Jake nods. I know, thanks. Anyway, I should probably eat. I should probably go do some homework. Wish my laptop was working. The labs are weird to work in, but thanks, Antonio. I'll meet up with you after breakfast, Jake. Nickel goes to grab food and Jake leaves for a computer lab. You return to your room to bowl a cinnamon roll. A stale cinnamon roll. There's a bite taken out of it. Adam is up sitting at his desk working. Good morning. There's a knock at the door and James walks in carrying a breakfast sandwich. Hey. Hey you. He gives you a quick kiss. Heading to theater, last day, just wanted to see you. He hands you a sandwich. I wasn't certain if you eat. Oh. I wasn't sure if you've eaten. Sorry I come by so much. No, it's fine. Why would you be sorry about that? Or it's fine. Oh no. Do they mean the same thing or do they mean something different? Would you feel sorry about that? He shrugs. Maybe you're sick of seeing me. I'm never gonna get sick of seeing you. With how little I see you otherwise? No way. I could never be sick of seeing you. I could never be sick of seeing you. He laughs. Good. He kisses you again. You're just distracting. Oh god, fucking my eyes, my nose. Okay, I think I'm good. I was about to read it and then I was like, glasses, where? Do you know what's happening with Dan? Liz warned me to be careful next week. I have no idea, or Dan found out when your birthday is. I should just tell him. Did I? Yes. Because I do have a feeling like he wouldn't like a surprise birthday party thing. Dan found out when your birthday is. I see. He sighs. If you see him, ask him not to do anything. I don't like birthdays. Such an arbitrary thing to celebrate. Anyway, talk to you tonight, maybe. But probably not free. So, sometime? Sorry. He kisses you again and leaves. He's so apologetic about, like, everything. That was nice. I kind of feel like James puts all boyfriends to shame in his thoughtfulness. Oh, I sure wasn't that, good to Nicole. He shrugs. Carlos walks through the door. Everyone's just coming through the door. Hello. Hey, Chico, Antonio. Revolving door of visitors today. What? Nothing. I'm, avoiding the house today. Lee and Ashley are around, and I think they want to get together with me again. I thought you'd be all over that, dude. Carlos shrugs. I still find the concept of twins a little strange. Last time didn't go so well. I suppose that's fair. Anyway, I was going to try to go to the hospital this morning to see how Elliot's doing. You two are welcome to come along. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Carlos shakes his head. I can't do it. You should go though, Antonio. Maybe I should go running. You unlock your computer. Hey, good morning. Have you eaten? Can I stop by? Well, stop, I guess. Hey, James. I'm glad he stopped by anyway, even though I hadn't responded. He's so sweet. Hey, Jake's doing homework in the lab. Was thinking of joining. Want to come? I'm gonna go to the hospital because I haven't gone to the hospital. So go to the hospital with Adam. Go running with Carlos, do homework at go hospital with Adam. I didn't really know him, but I'll come along if you want company, Adam. He nods. I guess I'll go run then. You send Hannah a message while Carlos changes into running clothes. Adam grabs his coat. I haven't seen that outfit before. Ready? I'm ready! The three of you head out. I'll see you two later. You see a familiar face walking towards you. Antonio! This is my roommate Nate. We've, met. You introduce Adam and Carlos. Nice to meet both of you. We're heading to breakfast. I'm going to go see our friend in the hospital. Oh, my, friend is there too. Got his face beaten in or something. Elliot? Oh yeah, him. He shrugs. Give him my regards? Or whatever, I guess he wouldn't know either way anyway. Sorry, excuse us. Dan and Nate walk towards the student center. Well, I'll actually go running now. Carlos runs off and you and Adam head to the hospital. The two of you head back to Elliot's room. His parents don't seem to be around to your relief. Well, he looks the same. Well, I guess is a good thing. I don't know why I keep coming back here. I didn't know Elliot that well or anything, and it's not like I can do anything here. Maybe you're just interested in it because of the medical aspect, or it'll be nice for him to see a familiar face when he wakes up. It'd be nice for him to see a familiar face when he wakes up. If. He shakes his head. Sorry, that's a little more morbid than is probably appropriate here. But I guess you're right. The two of you stand at Elliot's side for a while. His face is a mess of bruises, and his head is still wrapped in gauze. I wonder how much reconstructive surgery he's going to need. His nose, at least, is pretty screwed up. His orbital bones are probably also shattered. I guess they're waiting for him to recover more before they fix that. Oh, sorry. Probably his coping mechanism is like being like very medical about it. You stand in silence for a bit. I'm going to go grab a cart or something for him. Want to come along? For some reason, you don't want to leave Elliot's bedside right now, even if it's hard to look at him. You tell Adam and he nods. You want to be here for him. That's nice of you. I'll be back in a bit. Adam leaves and you sit in a chair. You half expect Elliot to open his eyes at some point, sit up, and greet you. But nothing changes. His chest rises and falls rhythmically, and the monitor beats at regular intervals. Adam returns a short time later with a card and a pen, and a balloon. You sign the card and Adam places it on the bedside table, tying the balloon to the bed. Well, we can probably head back, unless there's anything else you want to do here. Carlos is pretty done with his run by now. The two of you head back to your room. Stethoscope sticker. A sticker depicting a gray stethoscope. Carlos is waiting outside the door, his hair is still wet from his shower. Hey Chico, Antonio. You open the door and you all file in. Lunch? Lunch sounds good. Burgers? Sure, come on Antonio. The three of you head to the burger place. Well, that's probably one of the many tame flavors I'd seen. What's escargot? Snails. Snails and garlic? Apparently. Huh. Carlos gets the fries. The three of you find a table in the student center to eat. Well, that doesn't look so bad. I guess those black bits are snail? If you pick them off, it's probably just garlic fries. Carlos tries the fries. Yeah, these aren't bad. You eat your burger and try a fry. They are indeed not bad. Soon the three of you finish eating. Any afternoon plans? I'll have to go to- oh yeah, that's right, I did a volunteer thing. I have to go table for Q&A. Well maybe we'll see you later then. Adam and Carlos head back to your room while you head out to find Dan. Dan's already at the table talking to Liz. Hi Antonio. Antonio! He gives you a hug. You're so huggy. Well, I guess you got things covered then. I have a shift after you, so you can just give me the money afterwards. You can eat some stuff, but don't eat too much. Everything you eat is the money that the AIDS Foundation doesn't get. Yeah, starving orphan kids in Africa and all that. Sure. I'll see the two of you in a couple of hours. Okay, I'm ready for Dan time. She heads off and you and Dan sit at the table. You spend the next couple of hours talking and selling baked goods. Dan insists you try something and hands you a chocolate chip cookie that Liz B made. It's really good. Ashley and Lee walk up to the table. Oh, hi Antonio. Friends already? That means you should buy more treats from us. You remember that the twins like brownies and offer them a couple. I do love brownies. You don't need any more brownies, Ash. We just made a pan. But it's for a good cause. We're giving AIDS to the starving kids in Africa. Or something like that. Help find a cure for AIDS and maybe feeding starving kids in Africa? We'll take a couple. They buy 2 bags of brownies. Ashley opens her bag and eats one. Oh, these are good. You should come by again when we have our next sorority bake sale, Antonio. Try brownies then. Oh, that's right. I haven't had the brownies yet. They gave me a cookie because they were out of brownies. We'll save you some. Yay! And I'll make sure Ash doesn't eat them all again. I only had one last time, B. I'll make sure Ash doesn't eat them all, like she definitely has never done in the past. Anyway, thank you, and good luck raising money for, your kids, or something. The twins wander off, and Dan shakes his head. Sorority girls, eh? And twins, too. I wish I knew some twin frat guys that I could hook up with. That'd be fun. I always wonder what it's like to watch twins having sex. It'd be kind of like having sex with yourself, right? I don't want to talk about this. So they know exactly what they were like, okay? Thankfully, some other people walk up to buy goods and save you from the conversation. Soon afterwards, Liz is walking back towards you. So how was it? Good. Good. He stretches. I think I'll go watch a movie in the Q&A room or something. Want to come along, Antonio? Fine, Jake and Hannah. Do homework. I need to do homework. I need to keep on this game with homework. Do homework back at your room. I'm just gonna go do homework. I think I'm going to go finish homework. Sounds good. I'll see you around then. You head back to your room. Chocolate chip cookie. A stale homemade chocolate chip cookie. Adam and Carlos are there. Hey, Antonio, movie? Homework. Aw. He looks at Adam. So, movie? I suppose. Should we see what's showing first? Where's the fun in that? Fine, let's go. I guess we'll see you later, Antonio. They head out and you spend the rest of the afternoon doing homework. You grab a sandwich around dinner time and plow through some econ assignments. Econ notes, econ notes, econ notes from econ class. Yeah. Carlos and Adam soon return. Hey, Antonio. You missed an interesting movie. It was magic. I suppose it involved that, kind of. It was kind of dark, though. Carlos shrugs. Dark but good. He sits on your bed and Adam sits at his desk. Hope you had a productive evening, Antonio. You unlock your computer. James isn't online, which doesn't surprise you. Isn't his last show today? You expect he's probably had some party to celebrate the end of his show anyway, although you secretly hope he stopped by again tonight. You already miss kissing him. Aw. Antonio, you there? Yeah, what's up? Not much. Just wanted to talk, I guess. I like talking to you. Yeah. Yeah. You spend some time talking to Janet about life. And Elliot is getting better. Yes. Oh, good. Was he sick or something? Oh my god, you realize you never told her about Elliot. Not exactly. You tell the situation with Elliot. Wait, what? This happened a week ago? You were so happy with Tom. I didn't want to spoil your mood. That's thoughtful, but I'm kinda hurt. Antonio, we tell each other everything. And this was kind of a big deal. Yeah. You must look particularly dejected or something because Carlos looks at you questioningly. You okay, Antonio? Yeah, I just forgot to tell Janet about Elliot. Or yeah, it's nothing. Yeah, I just forgot to tell Janet about Elliot. Ah, slipped your mind? Not exactly. Is she upset? Yeah. I should go to sleep. I'm sorry. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm fine. Talk to you tomorrow. I should probably head back to the house. Well, I'll see you tomorrow? Yep. He heads back towards the house. I should probably get to bed as well. The two of you get ready for bed. Somehow you have a little trouble falling asleep. It's Monday. Start of a new week. Y'all's ready? The week proceeds quickly. You hand in the assignments you finished over the weekend. You're glad you managed to get so much done. You and Janet talk on Monday. She seems less upset after having slept on things. She thanks you for being considerate, but still tells you not to keep events like that from her. She also wishes Elliot well. Adam visits Elliot again on Monday. He reports no real changes and doesn't sound surprised. Your homework load means you don't get to play games with Jake, Nicole, and Hannah on Monday. You do manage to grab dinner with them a few times during the week, though. Jake also gets his computer fixed, much to everyone's relief, especially Nicole, who is getting tired of relaying his messages to everyone. Jake and Nate seem to be doing well. Hannah tells you she's relieved she had been wrong about Nate. You're glad things are working out for them too, although you're kind of amazed they're actually working out. You're less surprised that Hannah and Nicole are working out. It makes you happy that everyone has found someone. You don't see Dan during the week, and don't message him either. Adam spends most of his week studying in the room. You don't see much of Carlos. My relationship with Carlos and Dad are just like, ooh, ooh. You mostly avoid the frat in favor of homework. You still feel a little strange about going there on your own anyway. James is slightly less busy now that his show has ended, but his evenings are still filled with classwork. He stops by your room a few times, and you grab food with him on campus a couple of evenings. You really enjoy when he presses you up against the wall of your room and kisses you needily. Adam teases you about it, but you can tell he's really happy for you. He does manage to find time for Voyager with you on Thursday. The snuggles leave you wanting more, but you can tell he's too exhausted to do much more than hold you. He tells you he's auditioned for the next show for some more minor parts. You think he's crazy, but just tell him you'll help him run lines again if he gets a part. You're pretty sure he'll get a part. Friday. You go out of class on Friday and find James waiting for you. Hi, date night. Unless you have plans. No, although I guess I do now, with you, or don't you have class-related obligations, or does that mean you're putting out afterward? No, no, no! No, although I guess I do now, with you. He laughs. Good. You walk with him. I got a part. Rehearsals next week. Spend time with you while I can. Sorry, always busy. And that reminds me, I wish you would have talked to me before auditioning, or I know you'd get the part, congratulations, or I know you'd get a part, I hope it's a big one. I knew you'd get a part. Congratulations. Thank you. Smaller role this time. Main role was good, but so much work. Want to have time for other things too. Like you. Shut up. So, dinner and Battlestar Galactica? And what happened to Voyager? Or and Snuggles? Or that sounds good. And Snuggles? Definitely Snuggles. He cautiously takes your hand and smiles at you. That okay? Very okay, or I guess, or I'm sorry, I just don't. Very okay. He nods and squeezes your hand. The two of you head back to his place. You follow him in and hang up your coat after his. He stands there, seemingly lost in thought. Kiss him, no making out, or what's up? What's up? Oh, sorry, just thinking of dinner. Meatloaf okay? Quick to assemble, chill while it cooks. He walks to the kitchen and pulls things out of the cupboards in the fridge. Can I do anything or watch him? Can I do anything? He shrugs. Oven? 350. You preheat the oven while he throws ground beef into a bowl and adds a bunch of ingredients. He mixes everything together, tosses it into a pan, and washes his hands before tossing the whole thing into the oven. Done. He grabs a hand towel to dry his hands and sets a timer for an hour. Voyager or Battlestar Galactica? Let's continue. Let's try something new. BSG sounds good. Sure. He pops the disc in and sits on the couch. You sit down next to him, leaning against him, and he puts his arm around you. Hi. Longer episode, I think. Mini-series to start show. We'll have to finish after dinner. You sit and watch the episode with him. A while through it, the timer goes off and he pauses the show. Sorry. Food? You sit at the counter and he serves you a thick slice of meatloaf. It's really good. He sits next to you and you eat together. Sorry, crappy date. Home food and TV show. I like. Okay. This is my ideal date though. I think it's a very nice date. I can't think of a nicer way to spend an evening, or let's go out somewhere next time. I think it's a very nice date. I can't think of a nicer way to spend an evening. He laughs. I can, but I guess this is up there. He kisses your cheek. Stop being cute, the both of you. Stop. Company is good anyway, thanks. You finish eating and notice him looking at you again. He puts his hand on yours. Can I blow you? Again? I mean, please do. Or maybe just Snuggles. He's asking. We're down. Please do. Okay, excuse me. He disappears and you hear him brushing his teeth. He returns a few minutes later with a condom. Sorry, couch? What's this music? I feel like we're not gonna go down that other road and we're just suddenly gonna be talking about things. You sit on the couch and he sits next to you, pulling you towards him and claiming your mouth again. His hands wander down your torso to your crotch. Just this touch is almost too much. He breaks and looks into your eyes hungrily. Let me know if... just let me know. He's just as good as last time. You don't last long at all. He holds you afterwards, kissing your forehead. Hi. Thank you. Let me do something for you, or sit there with him? Is the first one like being pushy? I mean, you could say no. Right? Let me do something for you. I'd like that. He looks at you and tugs at your shirt. Can I... You nod, breathless, and he pulls your shirt over your head. He looks over you, and you suddenly feel very self-conscious. Especially knowing what he looks like underneath his shirt. He kisses you gently, then looks at you smiling. You're beautiful. Oh, we're handsome. Both are good. He shrugs. Both? Both are good. You gently pull up the hem of his shirt and look at him questioningly. He pulls off his shirt and stares at the floor, blushing. You've seen him shirtless before, but he's entirely different up close. He's breathing heavily as your hands find his chest and your fingers comb through his chest hair. His breath hitches at the contact. Sorry, I'm so, He shrugs. Harry. It's fine. Don't want to deal with it. It's fine, or you're absolutely beautiful and handsome. You're absolutely beautiful and handsome. He laughs. Thanks. I also, He laughs nervously. Sorry, I'm also, big. Oh, okay. He stares at the floor again, blushing. Girlfriend, didn't really like it. Oh. Not why we broke up, but, sorry. Don't apologize. He gets up and heads to the bedroom. You're unsure of whether you should follow, but he quickly returns with another condom. Sorry. Whatever you're comfortable with. Whatever you're comfortable with. I don't want to do things we're not both comfortable with. If you're uncomfortable, it's gonna make me uncomfortable. So, like, communication. You apparently do just fine because he lasts about as long as you did. He collapses against the back of the couch afterwards, smiling. You sit next to him, head on his chest, and his arms wrap around you. His chest hair tickles your nose. Your heated skin feels amazing against yours. His heated skin feels amazing against yours. Thank you. He reluctantly lets you go. taking the condom and throwing them away in the bathroom. Afterward, you sit there for a bit, wrapped in his arms. He grabs his shirt and pulls it back on. Sorry, cold. You pull yours back on as well. Continue watching? He resumes the show and you sit there to watch it, wrapped in his arms. Partway through, he realizes he forgot to deal with the dinner dishes, and quickly excuses himself to wash them. You pause the show and help him. You think he really appreciates it. You lie on the couch afterwards, head in his lap, his hands run through your hair. It feels really nice. The show ends after another couple of hours. He yawns and kisses your forehead. Kind of late. Q&A tomorrow. Good night? Less busy tomorrow, so maybe we'll see you. You head to the door and put on your coat. He follows, standing next to you. Thank you. Or you. Oh, please don't. He kisses you softly as his hand runs under your shirt and up your back, pulling you against him. He still feels amazing. Good night. You head back to your room. Holy shit, my cheeks are bluish. Cause it's cute! Battlestar Galactica disc. 1. The first disc of the first season of Battlestar Galactica on DVD. Adam is there studying. Hey Antonio, hope you had a nice evening. You unlock your computer. Antonio, how was your day? Hey, not bad. It was date night. Details. You tell her about dinner and the show. No sex? Totally had sex too. I knew it! That feels private for some reason. Oh, come on, it's just me, Antonio. I know, but still. Fine. So how are things otherwise? You talk to her for a while. Soon she's headed to bed and you decide you should as well. Saturday. You wake up Saturday morning, early enough again that you could make it to the Q&A meeting. You feel like you should go provide James some support in case Dan has planned something for his birthday. On the other hand, you could use the opportunity to get a head start on homework. We're going to the Q&A meeting. Homework later. You quickly get dressed as to not wake Adam and head out. You stand outside the Q&A room again, listening to the sounds of people inside. You feel your nerves again, even though you've done this before. Just as you steel yourself and are about to walk in, you see Dan walking down the hallway. Antonio! He's holding a large box. Ready to help me make James' birthday special? Hell yeah, birthday celebrations are awesome, or I'm not sure he would appreciate a big thing. Can we not? He really doesn't want you to make a big deal out of it. Can we not? He really doesn't want you to make a big deal out of it. Aw, he sighs. I mean, I know he doesn't, but it's weird, because normally I wouldn't care. But, I guess you usually make sense. I guess we'll save this for later then. You and Dan walk into the room together. James is sitting on a couch studying some papers. Liz and Liz are talking to some guy on one side of the room. It's otherwise full of people you don't know. Dan clears his throat and everyone looks at him. Oh no. Dan. I just wanted to say I got a card for Elliot. He pulls an oversized get well soon card out of the box and sets it on the table nearby. A nearby table? Whatever. I got the message out. It would be great if everyone could sign it. I'd also take donations to buy him a giant stuffed penis or something. Liz B shakes her head, but she and James both look relieved. You think Liz G looks a tad disappointed though. You take the seat next to James. He smiles at you and takes your hand. I was expecting... He shakes his head. Never mind, but it's nice to have you here. Liz calls the meeting to an order and proceeds uneventfully. Soon it's over and most of the people file out. Don't forget to sign the card! He sits down next to James on the couch, and Liz sits at the arm of the couch. So, I got some stuff for your birthday. He opens the box and pulls out some party hats and party blowers. But Antonio convinced me you wouldn't really enjoy that, but it's just us now, so, oh. He tosses out hats and blowers to everyone. Penis-shaped blowers. Liz G puts her hat on and happily blows the blower. Liz B shakes her head but puts on the hat. James looks at him, more amused than upset. Aha, I knew it. I knew you would actually appreciate this. Fewer people is better. Dan pulls... Oh my god. Just a box full of things. Dan pulls a cake out of the box. It has an edible photo featuring a shirtless Ryan Gosling on it. I'll save the pegs for you, James. Unless you're more of a bicep kind of guy. He pokes James' arm. I mean, you are, but on other guys. James pulls his arm away. Thanks, Antonio. He puts an arm around you and kisses your head. And thanks for the celebration, Dan. Well, I wouldn't mind some cake, a shirtless guy or not on it. I'll cut you his crotch. Dan cuts a slice of cake for everyone. He gives James a long horizontal slice of the middle of the most of the chest. Liz G giggles, and James shakes his head, but he does actually seem to appreciate the effort by Dan. So I should probably get going. Also what you did for Elliot was really nice, but you probably shouldn't buy him a stuffed penis. Stuffed dolphin then. That would be cute. Because you can totally have sex with dolphins. Dan! Bye! Goodbye, Dan. She leaves and Liz slides down next to Dan, wrapping her arms around him. Isn't that true for most animals? Sexy times? Dan shrugs. Probably. Although many of them probably wouldn't like it. I wonder what animal is the most phallic shaped. Snake? I'm not sure that would be good to put in your butt though. Well, excuse me. Not all of us like things in our butts. Or your cooch. She shrugs. That's probably true. We turning you on, Jameson? Not really. I'm just here, just like Antonio's just there in the corner, just like, oh, I'm not listening. James looks up from his paper, obviously trying to tune out the conversation. Do you want snakes in your butt? Liz G giggles, and James returns to his paper without answering. His arm around you tightens. Well, I guess we'll leave you and Antonio alone to get it on. Can you not, Dan? There are some condoms in the basket over there, under all the rainbow pins. Liz G giggles. Dan? I didn't say I was going to use them. Anyway, let's go get some food. That sounds good. We'll see you two later. They leave and James sighs, seemingly relieved. Glad that's over with. It was nicer than it would have been, though. Still wish Dan was thoughtful in different ways. Kisses the top of your head. Your lines this time. Almost done reviewing. Want some help running them, or I should probably go get some homework done? Want some help running them? Thanks. He hands you a few pages. Significantly less of the paper is highlighted this time around. Read a couple lines before each highlight. Sorry so much reading. You run lines with him for a while. He seems to have the beginning down really well, but has slight trouble with the later parts. Good. Getting there. Look at the clock and decide you should try to get some homework done. Maybe we'll see you later today then. He kisses you gently. You're distracting. Good distracting. But good luck with work. You head back to your room and leave James to his lines. You found a collectible. Cake slice. A slice of chocolate cake with half of Ryan Gosling's face on top. Okay. Adam is awake, sitting at his desk and working on a paper. He greets you as you enter. You sit at your own desk. You unlock your computer. Good morning. Homework now, but maybe games in this afternoon. Let me know if interested. There's a knock at the door and you open it. Carlos walks in. Hey Antonio. Hey Chico. Hey, what's up? Carlos sits on your bed. It's too cold to run and I don't really know what else to do. You could do homework. Yeah, right. Well, we're doing homework. Boring. Adam shrugs. Suit yourself. What's the point if I'm switching majors anyway? Carlos flops down on your bed. I think I'll take a nap. Adam sighs, and you can tell he's frustrated, but he doesn't say anything else. Adam's right, you know, or what major you're thinking of switching to, or say nothing. What major are you thinking of switching to? I don't know. If you're not happy with bio, you should find something you are interested in. I guess. I don't really want to be here in the first place. Well, no, I want to have fun times with all of you, but I could do without the academic parts. That's most of the point of college, dude. Yeah, I know, Chico. You spend the morning doing homework along with Adam while Carlos doozes off on your bed. It's fairly productive. Physics notes. Adam leaves and grabs sandwiches for the three of you around lunchtime. Carlos rouses himself to eat, standing against the wall by Adam's desk. Carlos taps at his cast. I'm glad this thing is coming off tomorrow. I bet you'd forgotten you even had it. How could I? It gets in the way when I get dressed and stuff. And it's preventing me from swimming. I'll probably go along with you. Seems like a good chance to see how Elliot is doing. Still no changes I hear. Yeah, at least he's stable. I hope he's not too, brain damaged. Carlos stops chewing and stares at him. Dude, Chico. Adam shrugs. It's a likely outcome with the kind of head trauma. Oh, Adam. Carlos shakes his head. Even so, I don't want to hear that. Right, sorry. I just get... Yeah, medicine is fascinating. Yay, bodies and brain and blood and guts. Not quite like that, but yeah. Adam looks over at you. You'd make a good doctor, Antonio. At least this stuff doesn't seem to faze you. It does, though. I can't deal with blood, or I guess, or bodies are fascinating, but code is more fascinating. It's between the last one and the first one. I just remembered, like, Antonio was a vampire. He had to deal with blood. Crossovers, let's go! Bodies are fascinating, but code is more fascinating. Adam laughs. Indeed, well, about the bodies anyway. You finish your sandwiches in silence. Ham slices! Some scraps of ham slices from a sandwich. So, afternoon plans? He looks at Carlos. More napping? Nah, now it's time to exercise. Naturally. A message pops up from James. Hey, plans? None yet. I'll stop by. Sounds good. What about you, Antonio? James is coming by, so probably something with him. Of course. Well, I'll probably hit the gym. What happened to not exercising after eating? Weights aren't really the same. Uh-huh. They're not. I'll join you, Chico. That works. And run on the treadmill. Of course. Adam starts packing his gym bag while Carlos excuses himself to grab his clothes from his room. James shows up a few minutes later carrying a rose. Hey. He gives you a kiss. Hi, James. James nods to Adam and hands you the rose. You put it in a cup on your desk. I don't know why I keep getting you flowers. I guess I just like getting you things. If you don't like it, I can stop. I like flowers, but all I need is you. Or flowers aren't really my thing, but you are. I like this one. I like flowers, but all I need is you. So I feel like I should find something more appropriate. Adam grabs an athletic shirt from the top of his dresser. You mind if I change quickly? No. He turns his back to Adam. You do your best to not stare at Adam changes in his gym clothing. James being there makes it easier. Voyager? Well, you two have fun. I'll catch you later, Antonio. He grabs his bag and heads out the door, shutting it behind him. James looks at you hungrily. Or, he inhales sharply. You're distracting. Then he's pushing you against the wall and kissing you. His hands find your butt and pull you against him. It feels amazing. He breaks, breathing heavily, and smiles at you. Sorry, I just can't keep my hands off you sometimes. I like when your hands are on me, or I think you're hot when you're aggressive like that. We're gonna come clean about what we like. I think you're hot when you're aggressive like that. He inhales sharply, looking at you. Then he's on you again, pinning you against the wall as he kisses you. He's hard, and the friction between the two of you is delicious. He breaks and quickly moves away from you. You look at him concerned you've done something wrong. Oh, sorry. Not your fault, just that feels too good. He takes your hand. Voyager or BSG? The two of you head back to his apartment. You follow him and hang your coat on the hook. He takes your hand and kisses you gently on the lips. Voyager okay? Kind of want to finish the season before continuing Battlestar. You sit on the couch and he puts in the disc, sitting next to you and pulling you up against him. You finish the last 3 episodes of the disc. He ejects it from the player and looks at you. You want to watch some more? There's some time before I should start dinner. Some more sounds good, or do you want to run lines or anything? Some more sounds good. Right? Some more sounds good. He nods, changing the disc. He didn't bring it up, so I'm just like, eh. He nods, changing the disc. You watch another Voyager episode. James' hands find your legs and rest there. It feels pretty nice. The Voyager disc 3. He looks at the clock. Should make dinner. He walks into the kitchen and looks through the fridge. You follow him. Burgers okay? Should be quick. He throws a pan on the stove and grabs some ground beef from the fridge. He makes a few small patties and throws them in the pan, washing his hands afterward. Grab the lettuce and cheese? You hand him the lettuce and he rips a few of the leaves and washes them, letting them dry with some paper towels. He flips the burgers and grabs some buns from a bag on the counter. Soon the burgers are done and he throws some cheese on them and hands you a plate with 2 burgers. Oh my god. You sit at the counter with him and eat. They're really good. You look at him as you eat. You notice that he seems to be completely at ease and unstressed. You think that look suits him. He notices your gaze and looks at you questioningly. You look happy, or you look good. You look happy. He laughs. I am. This is nice. Time with you. Smaller role for now, too. We'll probably want to pursue larger ones, but nice change for now. He takes a bite of his burger, chewing thoughtfully. Role was rewarding, but worked all the time. Nice when nothing else to do. He shrugs. But now I have you. You're relaxing. Stop! Stop! You finish your burgers and help him do the dishes. He wipes his hand on a hand towel when finishes and looks at you. Rehearsal tomorrow morning. Should go to bed, but I keep thinking about last time. Oh, can I blow you again? Maybe next time, or yes please. Look, this is the thing, it's like, we on board all the time. So like, if he's asking, we're doing. Yes please. He nods. Be right back. He disappears into the bathroom and you hear him brushing his teeth. You think it's adorable. You sit on the couch, heart beating quickly in anticipation. He soon returns with 2 condoms. You don't have to reciprocate. Hey, look, I'm down. But in case is good. This music is like classical and it's like, what is going on? He sits next to you and kisses you gently. Of course I want to reciprocate. You're a little big. Of course I want to do. He nods. Okay, that's... Thank you. Oh. His hand finds your pants button and gets it undone. You fumble with his. Just... It feels amazing, and you apparently managed to do just fine as well. He holds you against him afterwards, wordlessly. His embrace is almost possessive. You don't think you might at all. Thank you. He kisses you cautiously. You imagine you both taste like latex right now. I think I have to kick you out, though. The two of you pull your pants back on, and he throws out the condoms in the bathroom. Happy face sticker. A yellow round sticker with a smiley face on it. He walks you to the door and you grab your coat. He will message you. He kisses you again, lips lingering a little longer this time. Night. You head back to your room. Where did your desk for? We gotta do homework. Anma's there studying. He nods at you as you enter. You unlock your computer. Antonio, I think I screwed up my audition. Guess you're not there. Teacher is gone Monday, so they asked if I could do today instead. Sorry, Tom's here. We'll talk again? Talk again? We'll talk tonight. I guess she's not back yet. You browse the internet for a while until you see Janet appear. Hey, I got the part! You're worried for nothing. I know. It's a small part, but still. Not all of us are not all of us can be your boyfriend. In talent, anyway. Acting talent. You talk to her for a while about life. Soon you decide it's time for bed and you bid her goodnight. Sleep comes easily. Alright, that's it for this part, guys. I'll see you next time. Make sure to check out those links in the description. Make sure to subscribe if you don't want to miss any future parts or series. Bye bye!